OK, shall we? We've just been talking about there who's going into the Premier League. Let's talk about who is going down from the Premier League. OK, huge battle to beat the Trop. We're going to be speaking to fans from Leeds, Tottenham, Nottingham Forest and West Ham. OK, it's a special debate. We're calling it Loser Stays On. OK, I'm going to explain it. We're going to try to convince Jamie O'Hara that you're staying up this season. If you don't put a good enough argument up, then you remain in the drop zone and we bring in another fan to debate it, and whoever loses goes down, because we're saying that there's one relegation space left between these four clubs. Right, let's kick things off with Leeds. 6 points clear the relegation zone, representing them, and of course, Jamie's beloved Tottenham, because Daniel Nanaklubi is on now. Daniel, there's a lot of pressure on you here now, Daniel. Tell us why Tottenham are staying in the Premier League.
Good morning, lads. And I mean, it's no different. Jamie understands, I understand. We don't want to see our beloved Tottenham go down. We really don't want to see it happen, but it could be a possible reality. But the thing that is the difference key maker between us and West Ham is that we just have a better squad. Yes, we've got 13 fit players in a minute, but surely there'll be a couple more coming back fit. And there's a couple more definitely coming back later for this weekend as well. So if I'm really going to put chances here, I reckon we have a better chance of staying up compared to West Ham.
Gary, do you think you can get above Tottenham?
Well, yeah, the way it stands at the moment, Spurs have taken 2 points out of the last 6. We've taken 11, and we've closed that gap massively. So unless Spurs up their game soon, it's a very suitable name. Your manager's got 2 door, isn't it? I mean, there's 1 door in, 1 door out, because he could be gone. He could be on his way soon. You do need players to come back from injury, right? Peaked? No. I think we've been very, very unlucky not to get more points. Don't get me wrong, I'm not completely hopeful, but I've got more hope than I did when we lost at home to Forest, for instance. Yeah, we're closing in. We're coming for you, Spurs.
Well, OK. Well, this is...
Oh, dear.
Jamie O'Hara, who wins this debate, meaning who is going down?
Yeah.
Come on, Jamie. Come on.
Look, this is where I think it is. I think it is going to be between us two. I genuinely do.
Me too.
I think Spurs will just stay up, just on the basis that we've got better players, and West Ham go back to where they belong.
Yeah, Bowen FC. Bowen FC. Bowen
Gary,
FC.
You gave a very compelling case, Gary, but sadly, I think you were always up against it, as you acknowledged at the start.
I had no chance, did I?
So Jamie is saying that West Ham will go down. But Gary, great to see you, and you as well, Daniel. Thank you.
Brilliant. See you later.
Is Joe Wainman. Good morning to you, Joe. And we can speak to West Ham fan Gary Killington as well. Right, OK. Gary, 2 points from safety at the moment and in the relegation zone. We are going to let you go first to state your case as to why you're going to stay up.
OK, firstly, Jamie supports Spurs and he's got a soft spot for Millwall, so I think this judging is going to be a bit harsh. But anyway, I'd just like to say, we've got the best form in the league up until 8th place, Bournemouth. I mean, we've taken 11 points out of the last 6 games. If you look at Spurs, I mean, it happened again, as you know, Jamie. That's where it all started, the recovery started. We're playing well. We're playing very well, solid defensively. We're lacking a few goals up front. I think Bowen's a little bit off form at the moment, and that could be the difference come the time. But I think we've got 7 winnable games. We need 5 wins. The other 4, I mean, we've got City, Liverpool, Arsenal and Villa, and 3 of those we play in the next 4. So maybe if we can pull a couple of surprise points out of those games, I think we might be all right. But I'm really happy with what Nuno's done this year. We've become, after the debacle at Wolves, we've become really, really solid. We should have had at least 5 more points. We've lost points in the last minute of 3 games. So, you know, I think we've got a very, very good chance of staying up as long as we don't get any key injuries. OK,
right. So that's West Ham. Joe, why are Leeds staying up?
To be honest, I think you must have got the wrong guy, because I thought this would race for Europe with Leeds being on this sport. You know, we've had 2 losses since City. One of them being against Arsenal, and you only need to ask Jamie. That's a tough gig, that is. we're on our way to Wembley once we beat Norwich in the FA Cup, so we're still on for some silverware. Momentous season thus far. Unbeaten against current champions, points away at Stamford Bridge, Villa Park. We've lost 3 at home all season. I'd even say City will have a tough game this weekend against Leeds United. And, my man there was talking about lacking goals. We've got England's number 9, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. He's got 10. We've got Lucas Metra on 6. I think Bowen's the only one in the relegation fight that's anywhere close to that with 8. So, yeah, to be honest, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I don't even think Jamie knows what I'm doing here.
Well, let's see, shall we? Let's see, shall we, Jamie? So whoever you think has put together
the best
argument is safe.
Yeah.
And they can go and enjoy the rest of their day.
Well, what
the loser stays on to fight Forest next.
Yeah, what I would say is Joe was very confident. Looking at Gary, he 3 things that stood out. He said Bowen not in form. He said key injuries if we don't have them. And there was another one. He said I'm a Tottenham fan. So, Joe, you're safe. You're staying up.
Joe, great to speak to you this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. But Gary, I'm afraid you have to stay where you are because we're going to introduce a Forest fan next. Instead, Michael Temple is going to state his case for why Forest are going to survive, and Jamie will decide whether it's going to be Forest or West Ham in this particular battle. Go ahead, Michael.
Well, I'm going to give you the most compelling speech since Jamie O'Hara's viral clip on Love Undercover. We've only got one problem to solve, and it's scoring goals. Total faith in our back 4, total faith in our midfield. Elliot Anderson's going to lead England's charge at the World Cup. He's an informed player. He's high quality. Admittedly, we're not scoring the goals. 53 chances in 2 Premier League games, and Igor Jesus cannot find the back of the net. He'll come good, as he has in Europe. We have momentum from the last 2 performances. Vitor Pereira's taken off the brakes, and we've got a better chance of staying up than West Ham because of points on the board.
Well, just 2 more points on the board, though, Jamie. Has he convinced you? Gary, do you know what? If you want another 20 seconds to kind of help yourself, I'll give you 20 seconds.
I think what wasn't mentioned was the robbery that happened at the London Stadium when VAR cancelled out one of our goals and then there was a last-minute penalty. Literally stole points off of us. And 3 other points, a win and 2 draws. We lost it. We threw away a win against Man U in the last minute. Chelsea, we lost in the last minute. Bournemouth, we really should have done at the weekend. So we're on the cusp as well of going one way or the other. We could stay up easily or not.
I feel like Gary's talking himself down here because, again, he's killed himself because he's mentioning last-minute goals that they're conceding. He's saying they're on the cusp. Well, they're on the cusp of going down because they keep conceding last-minute goals.
I think Gary wants to stay on. Gary wants to stay on.
I'm not convinced with Nottingham Forest, but I do believe that they will stay up just because I think they've got better players. And I think they're going to have enough points. It's tight. I'm going to say Nottingham Forest safe on this one.
Michael. You can also enjoy the rest of your day because, according to Jamie O'Hara, you are staying in the Premier League. But it's going to be very interesting. Michael, thank you to you. This is going to be very interesting because it's now between West Ham